Hello everyone, this is Dheeraj Saini. In this video, I am going to discuss about the Olympiad exams that are conducted in India. This video is going to be a short introduction about the Olympiad exams. We will be discussing individual Olympiad exams in detail in upcoming videos. So let's get started. Olympiad exams in India can be broadly classified into three categories that are Mathematics Olympiad, Informatics Olympiad and Science Olympiad. You know about the Mathematics Olympiad, it is about mathematics. Informatics Olympiad is a programming competition, and Science Olympiad comprises of various pure science disciplines that are chemistry, physics, biology and astronomy. Now one important point to note here in all these exams is there is no minimum age criteria for which you can give the exams. You can give the exam in 8th class, you can give the exam in 9th class or 10th class, but there is a maximum age limit criteria. So for all these exams you have to be in class 12th or less. So students who are up to class 12th or less can give all these exams. There is no minimum class limits in which you have to be, but there is a maximum class limit that students who are studying up to class 12th or less can appear for this exam. But students who have passed class 12th cannot appear for the exam. In Science Olympiad, there is one more Olympiad. In Science Olympiad, there is one more Olympiad for junior classes that is known as Junior Science Olympiad. So, Junior Science Olympiad can be given by students who are in class 10th or less. So, students who are up to class 10th can give this exam, but students who have passed class 10th cannot give this exam. So junior science is specifically for junior classes up to class 10. Now let's look at the selection procedure for the international Olympiads. So international Olympiads are conducted every year in the field of mathematics and science. There are more than 100 participating countries that participate in international Olympiads. So each country will be sending one team. One team will have 4 to 6 students and 2 to 3 mentors. India is also the member of its international Olympiad competitions. So now each country is free to choose they want to choose its team, how they want to select students for the international Olympiad exam. In India, the selection procedure is through the regional and national Olympiad. So Olympiads are first conducted on the regional level, then the students who pass through that exam goes to national Olympiads, and from national Olympiads onward the selection for international Olympiad starts. So all the exams that we see, all the Olympiad exams that we see in India can be considered as a selection procedure for the selection of team of students that is going to represent the country on international Olympiads. Now each international Olympiad in each subject is held in a different country. The location of country changes every year. Now let's talk about mathematics Olympiad first. So in mathematics Olympiad, the broad selection procedure remains the same. But instead of regional round first, in recent years one more round has been added in mathematics Olympiad, that is pre-regional mathematics Olympiad. So before regional mathematics Olympiad, there is one more round that has been added in recent years, that is pre-regional mathematics Olympiad. Students who qualify this exam will go to the next round. So for pre-regional mathematics Olympiad, the paper pattern is 30 questions, 30 subjective questions, 1 or 2 digit integer answers. Maximum marks for the exam is 102 and time given is 3 hours. So students who qualify the pre-regional mathematics Olympiad will proceed to the next round, that is regional mathematics Olympiad. For regional mathematics Olympiad, the paper pattern is different. It now contains 6 subjective questions which you have to give detailed answers. There is also a provision for step markings for subjective questions. Maximum marks here are also 102 and time given is also 3 hours. After the regional round, that is regional mathematics Olympiad, students who qualify the regional round go to the Indian National Mathematics Olympiad, that is national level maths competition. The paper pattern is exactly same as regional round, but the difficulty of question will be on higher level. Student who pass Indian National Mathematics Olympiad will get an invitation to attend International Mathematics Olympiad training camp. Here students are given training for the International Olympiad. Out of these students, a few will be selected for the final team that is going to represent India at International Olympiad. For that final team, a pre-departure camp is also organized. After the pre-departure camp, students proceed to the International Olympiad. So this is a 6-step process for International Olympiad. The student will be starting from Regional Mathematics Olympiad and the process will end at International Olympiad. So let's talk about International Olympiad a little bit more. So in International Mathematics Olympiad, we will also have 6 questions, 6 subjective questions for which you have to give detailed answer. Maximum marks here is 42, and there is one interesting point here is that 6 questions are divided into 3 plus 3. That is, you have 2 days, day 1 and day 2. So examination will be conducted on 2 days. For one day you will have 3 questions and time will be 4.5 hours. So you have to solve 3 questions in 4.5 hours. And then after day 1, on another day you will have one more exam that is for 4.5 hours and there will be 3 questions. So in total you have to solve the 6 questions on 2 days exam. Now let's look at the number of students that qualifies for each year for each round. So from pre-regional to regional mathematics Olympiad, around 10 to 11,000 students qualified to write regional mathematics Olympiad. From regional to national mathematics Olympiad, around 900 students qualifies to go to stage 3, that is National Mathematics Olympiad. Out of those 900 students, 35 to 45 students are selected for International Mathematics Olympiad training camp. After the training camp concludes, there will be a final list of 4 to 6 candidates who will be representing the country at International Mathematics Olympiad. For those 4 to 6 students, pre-departure camp is organized. So this is the entire overview of selection procedure for International Mathematics Olympiad. So let's look at the Informatics Olympiad, that is a programming competition for high school students. At zonal level, there are 2 competitions which student can opt for. One is Zonal Informatics Olympiad and second one is Zonal Computing Olympiad. The difference between the 2 Olympiads is that Zonal Informatics Olympiad is a written exam. It does not require you to write any programs. It does not require any programming knowledge. Whereas Zonal Computing Olympiad is a programming contest. So for ZIO, you don't have to have any programming experience. Zonal Computing round is a programming competition. After these 2 exams, students are selected for National Informatics Olympiad. So student have choice to give any of the zonal exam. Student can opt for ZIO or student can opt for ZCO, or students can also opt for both exam to maximize their chances of success. Now after the National Informatics Olympiad, students will proceed to International Informatics Olympiad training camp. So that process is similar to Mathematics Olympiad. So all these rounds are conducted in India. After IOI training, a final team will be selected that is going to represent India at International Olympiad in Informatics, IOI. Now let's look at the numbers. So from zonal to national round, 250 to 300 students are selected. From national round to training camp, 30 to 35 students are selected. And out of those 30 to 35 students, finally 4 students are selected for the final team for International Informatics Olympiad. For Science Olympiad, the selection procedure is similar to Mathematics Olympiad. There is one key difference here, that pre-regional round is not conducted in Science Olympiads, that is only conducted in Mathematics Olympiad. So the regional exam, regional Olympiad exam in case of science Olympiad is known as National Standard Examination. That examination is going to be different for all the subjects. For example, for physics it is going to be National Standard Examination for Physics, that is known as NSEP. For chemistry it is going to be NSEC, that is National Standard Examination in Chemistry. Similarly, for astronomy, biology and junior science there will also be a separate exam. The pattern for exam is you have 80 multiple choice question that you have to solve in 3 hours. The maximum mark for the entire paper is 240 marks. Students who qualify the first round will go to the round 2, that is National Olympiad. Again, National Olympiad will be individually held in all these subjects. In National Olympiad, the paper pattern for the exam is you will have 6 to 8 subjective questions that you have to answer. Maximum marks will depend on which subject you are giving for, and it is going to keep changing for each year. Time limit is 3 hours for the exam. Now students who qualify for this exam will proceed to the round 3, that is orientation cum selection camp. After orientation camp, the final team will be selected, and for that team pre-departure camp will be held, that is stage 4. After pre-departure camp, students will proceed to International Olympiad. International Olympiad will have two type of exams, that are experimental and theoretical exams for science Olympiads. Exam pattern will be different for each subject. In case of science Olympiads, orientation camp and pre-departure camp will be more focused on experimental activities. So now let's look at the numbers. From National Standard Examination to National Olympiad, almost 300 to 500 students qualifies. Out of those 500 students, 35 to 50 students are selected for orientation camp. Out of this 35 to 50 students, the final team of 4 to 6 students is selected, and for that team pre-departure camp is organized. After that, the students will proceed to International Olympiads. So for Science Olympiad it is a 5-stage process. For Mathematics Olympiad there is one additional stage, so that will be 6-stage process. Now at this point it would be a good idea to clarify some points. For Indian National Mathematics Olympiad, class 12th cutoff will be different than junior classes. For example, there are two groups. One group will be 8 to 11, class 11, and second group is going to be class 12. So for 8 to 11th cutoff will be different, and for class 12 cutoff will be different. For class 12 there is a maximum number of students, only 6 highest performing students are permitted to write that national exam. So for entire class 12 students, the top 6 students will qualify to write Indian National Mathematics Olympiad. Now this difference in cutoff for class 12 only exists in Mathematics Olympiad. There is no such groups in case of Science Olympiad. In case of Science Olympiad, for all the classes, whether student is in class 8th or student is in class 12th, the cutoffs are going to be same. Now one more important point is cutoff also depends on which region you are going to apply. So state wise cutoff is going to be different. Exam pattern for Junior Science Olympiad is a bit different than the Senior Olympiads at national level. At regional level it is same, 80 questions, 3 hours. At national level it is a bit different, so let's have a look at it. So at national level Junior Science Olympiad, you will have two sections, section A and section B. Section A will be 30 question MCQ. For right answer you will get +1 marks, and for wrong answer you will get -0.25 marks. So the entire section A is of 30 marks, and section B has 12 subjective type questions. Maximum marks for section B is 60 marks. Now this is the important point, that how do one prepare for the Olympiad. So there are few points that you have to keep in mind when you prepare for the Olympiad. So let's have a look at it. First and very important step in the preparation is you have to read the syllabus thoroughly. You have to know what topics are asked in exam. This is really important because for Olympiads exams you have to study a lot of books and there is no way to study entire textbook. So you have to be careful about the topics that you have to study from the books. So having a good knowledge of syllabus will help you in that. Now prefer only standard textbook for each subject and try to get all the basics right. That is also an important point. Most students overlook that point. So you have to get the basic concepts right. You have to be very comfortable with the basic stuff first before going to the advanced level questions. Now adding into the previous 2 points, to prepare for the Olympiads you have to read a lot of books. So having a good reading habit will help you a lot in the exam. You have to have a self drive to read the books on your own. So developing a consistent reading habit will help you in the exam. For practice, you can always refer to the previous year question papers. One more important point is you should start early in the process, so it will be easy to cover your syllabus before you pass class 12th. So starting early will help you a lot in this exam. Now one more important point is when you develop this reading habit and you are reading a lot of books, obviously you're going to have some doubts. So you can get some professional advice and guidance. You can talk to your teachers and you can also talk to the students who have previously given the exams if that's possible. That will help. Now why should we prepare for the Olympiads? So what are the incentives for the Olympiad students? Olympiad exams are one of the toughest exams for high schools in the field of science and mathematics. So Olympiad exams attracts a lot of good talent in the country. You will have an opportunity to compete with the best minds in the country, best students in the country. Then once you get selected for national and international rounds, you can have international recognition, national recognition. For undergraduate programs, some colleges have also relaxed criteria for students who have qualified for the exams. For example, in science colleges, in the normal admission process there will be an admission test and then there will be an interview. So for students who have qualified the Olympiad exams, some colleges give them direct interview opportunities. So no admission test requirements in some of the institutes, like Indian Statistical Institute, Chennai Mathematical Institute, and IIT Bombay Mathematics. So previously the only way to go into IIT Bombay was through JEE. Now it has been changed for the mathematics course. For mathematics course you can go through Olympiads also. So these are the few Indian institutions that have special provisions for students who performing well in Indian Computational Olympiad. So Amrita University is one of the institute that offers fully funded BTech Honors CSC program for students who perform well in ICF exam. Chennai Mathematical Institute is one more such institute. IIIT Delhi and IIIT Hyderabad have also special provisions for Olympiad students. Now, for special provision in admission, there are some recognized international institutes also. So, University of Waterloo, Canada, Hong Kong University, NTU Singapore, and NUS Singapore have special provisions for International Informative Olympiads gold medalists. So, these are the institutes that provide special admission process for the students who have qualified IOI exams. So that was a brief overview of the exams. That's it for this video. We'll see you next time.